Well, never in a million years did I think I'd go completely ginger, yet here we are. There's a first time for everything, right? These boho locks only took me 4 hours to complete, so if you want to see how I achieved this look, make sure you stay tuned. So I've been growing out my pixie so I could wear more braided styles, but I don't think this is going to last much longer. And I've also decided that in my hair care routine, I'm going back to the basics, what I knew in the past that grew my hair healthy and long. I think we're all over being product junkies, and I can't afford all that trial and error anymore. So I'm going back to what I know best. And you see, my hair is nice and clean, moisturized, and you can see I'm getting a lot of length in the back, but it is still quite short, and my hair is a little too soft to actually grip. So I did have to get quite creative with this install. When I tell you I have been loving the short look, it is just insane. I love it so much. So after braid season, I'm probably going to cut it much shorter. And then after that second big chop, I think I might go back on a waist length hair growth journey. I have implemented another product that I think works very well. It's the BioSilk Silk Therapy. As you can see, it is quite expensive, but a little goes a long way. I might use a pea size after each wash, and I just seal everything in with that as a serum. So for the locks today, I'm going to do a perimeter crochet. I'm going to do individuals in the front, and I'm going to crochet the back. I've parted off my sections that I need to work on individually. The ones in the back, I'm going to be adding braiding hair to those sections so that I can easily grab onto the hair when I am braiding down my base in the back. And I've already did my individuals in the front. I think there were only like 17 or 18 of them. So I made sure that I separated enough locks off for that before I did the install in the back. Also, my hair is much shorter on the front side, so instead of rubber banding it at the root, I just rubber banded the ends to keep my hair from unraveling in the lock. And this is what I mean by I had to add braiding hair to the perimeter in the back so I could easily grab onto it. This also serves the purpose of being a illusion part on the sides and the back as well. Even though I don't plan on wearing the hair up and it's a lot of hair, this is an option if you do plan to go this route. The hair we're working with today is from Eayon Hair. This is their human hair boho locks deep wave in the color 350, 22 inches. They sent over 3 bundles. Each bundle has 24 locks for a grand total of 72 locks for this install. If you plan on doing individuals all over, this is more than enough. Now, when I got the hair was a little bit on the stiff side. So the day before at the shop, I washed them and dipped them in hot water to loosen them up. And the hair performed really well. All I did was brush out the curls and laid them out to dry. It took about a day for them to dry completely. So that's how I was able to get the hair nice and flowy and bouncy like this. And I used a Denman brush to brush the hair out. To wrap the perimeter, I searched high and low every beauty supply store in my city for this hair because most 350 wrapping hair is on the darker side, and so I went with this organic bundle hair because it was the closest match I could find. I also needed to make sure that the curl pattern was super tight, so this was the tightest curl pattern I could find as well. Now onto the install in the back. You know the drill. You want to place your crochet hook in the downward position where you want the lock or the braid to fall. Now, boho locks are a little bit more trickier because you got to get all of that hair through the loop. So the key with installing this part of it is to pull the loop out as much as possible. Like your finger should be able to fit within the loop. And then you want to make sure that you're grabbing at the bottom of the actual lock itself, not the boho hair, the actual lock. Just hook onto that and then pull it through, and you shouldn't have any problems with it. Also, if you're going to go with a bright color like this, it is helpful if your hair is already the same shade. I did consider going to get some hairspray, color hairspray to help it blend, but I ended up not even wearing it that long. If I wanted to have more versatility with this, I would do individuals all over. I wouldn't have done crochet. For the perimeter locks, I just cut a very small piece of hair off of the bundle. That bundle is so much hair I can do a whole nother install, so I'm not worried about how much I have or don't have. And then I just separated it out and brushed it out to get it as kinky as possible, and then gave it a little bit of stretch. I even pulled the loop again for this part also, so that it can have a little bit of give at the top. I'm going to crochet the wrapping hair through the loop, and that's going to be the extension. Now I'm going to crochet that extension piece through the base of my braid. And I'm going to still give it just a little bit of give because I don't want my roots to be super bulky. And you see I'm going to split that wrapping hair. I'm going to gather everything together in one hand and start wrapping with that other piece at the top. All you're going to do is just keep wrapping until you run out of hair, and before you get to like the last inch or so, you're going to grab the second leg of the wrapping hair and continue wrapping. I didn't use any glue or spray or anything to wrap the ends because, again, I had to find the kinkiest, curliest hair I could find. As long as you wrap in the direction that the curl pattern goes, then the hair shouldn't unravel on you. But if you're not too sure about the security, make sure you wrap at least a couple of inches past your natural hair before you add any glue or anything. And as I moved closer to the top of my head, my hair got longer, so if I ran out of length, I just added more hair. I also in some cases used small pieces of the boho hair on the lock and wrapped it back upward to help it blend better. I went in with a setting mousse to help soften and loosen and set everything at the top. And here is the final look. I honestly did not know what to expect with this since this is a brand new color that I'm trying, but I am quite impressed with the quality and how vibrant it looks. It was definitely giving Little Mermaid, Ariel style vibes. And these are locks, so they are a little bit heavier. And usually when I wear full looks like this, I only stick with half up, half down, or to the side like this. So I would say if you want more versatility, doing a perimeter install like this, if you do perimeter around the back as well, will reduce the weight and give you a lot more versatility, or just doing individuals in the entire head, which I do plan on doing later on. Also, I'm not limited to just this one color. You can get bundles of different colors and mix them up. So I'll probably be doing that next time as well. As always, if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and tell a friend. Special thanks to Eayon Hair for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you use my code for 10% off. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out so you can get more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.